I don't think I will be seeing you again, so I thought it would be only right to say goodbye. Consider it as a mark of respect. I don't know what you and Simon talked about last night, but when he came back to the room, he woke me up and we chatted till dawn. You'll be happy to hear that we decided to part ways. Don't flatter yourself into believing it was your doing. It was inevitable. We've been putting it off, that's all. I'm surprised we lasted for 1.5 years. He said he realized the only reason he was attracted to me was because I was the polar opposite of you. It's funny. When you said last night you thought I was good in the doll's house, my heart missed a beat. I nearly laughed for joy. How do you do that? Did I ever tell you about my father? I watched him slowly drown into the mountain of unpaid bills. When I was 13, he was declared bankrupt. I used to come home every day after school, and the bathroom door was closed, and the sound was always the same, the sound of my mother's stifled sobs. Then she came out with a smile on her face and cooked dinner. One day he left and never came back. My mother and me moved in a small rented flat and lived on benefits. My first day I moved my bed, and there was a whole lot of blood on the wall. I spent all my time wondering what had happened before we arrived. I came up with quite a few upsetting scenarios. I had a vivid imagination. Since then, I've been running away of unpaid bills, stifled sobs, and those dark red stains that may have affected some of my artistic choices. That's my individual story. But something tells me that somewhere along the line you've stopped listening to people's individual stories, and I wonder when that happened. There's a part of me that admires you, the way how you held on to things you've believed, but your idealism has turned into hardness, Christine. It has a thick shell, you do, a carapace, isn't that the word? Why does she demonize me like that? I kept asking myself, why does she vilify me? Why does she scrutinize everything I do and condemn it without a second thought? Then I decided it's got nothing to do with me. It's not about me, it's about you. When I was in my room last night, I had a little bit of revelation. They say, don't they, when people get older, they become the worst versions of themselves, and maybe in some people there's a little more pronounced. And I think it's really a case of having to hold on to everything you are, everything you were, the choices you made, the path you followed, because if you start to question them, if you start to doubt them, then you are fucked, really, aren't you? So you hang on with every fiber of your being. It must be exhausting being you.